Welcome back to another show and tell video. Today we're taking a quick look at an upper receiver vice block from Guntec USA. And this is basically used to secure the upper receivers for M16s, AR-15s, M4s, as well as the larger receivers for AR-10s, SR-25s, Mark 12s, etc. So we take a quick look. You can see here our actual vise block. This is the lower portion that would lock into your vise, and this is the upper portion that attaches to your receiver. So these two retention pins can be removed. They have little detents in them, as well as these pull rings to make them easier to work with. And can you see recesses in the top of the block for the different size of receivers when they have different positions for their pivot lugs. So let's go ahead and take a look at one receiver here. It is just an M4 style receiver. And you can mount this in two different directions, either this way or this way, however is easier for you to work on. I prefer this direction because it gives you more room to access the threads. You can then take the pins, lock them in from either direction, but for visibility we'll just do it from this direction, or you can lock them in from the other direction and just push them through, and that keeps your receiver from falling off the block. And then you could put your block inside of a vise, tighten it down, and that gives you the ability to use both hands to work on the object. If we go ahead and pull the pins out easily, set this aside, take another receiver and drop it in. In this case, we can put the pins in from the other side if we wish, like so. And again, it uses the shorter base distance between these sets of pins here. Now, if we go ahead, pull this out, again, notice how we have these recesses for the pivot lugs, per se. If we go ahead and try using an AR-10 size receiver, let's set the upper, I don't have a loose receiver, but already you can see if I hold it up against this M4 receiver, you can see the distance between the pivot lugs is a lot greater on the AR-10 sized receiver. Therefore, you would use the larger spacing between the cross holes to lock this in place. Another thing too is on depending on where you got the DPMS or the type 2 or enhanced style of uppers, the shape of your lugs may vary slightly, but you will notice that the front one is always going to be larger now on the AR-10s than the rear one. To accommodate that, you can see we have a much larger recess on this side, which then allows you to put the pins in the front there. You notice it does still rotate until you lock the second pin in, like so. Again, using the larger spacing between the holes. You can see it goes all the way through and locks the upper receiver into the block. The block can be then locked into a vise, and then you can work on your object. Pull the pins out, will release the receiver like that. So again, show a difference between the two sizes. We use the smaller pins here. But taking a quick look at the upper receiver vice block tool from Guntec USA. And this is basically all that it consists of. This has been another show and tell video. Feel free to check out other show and tell videos on the channel. We also do unboxing videos as well as a selection of book review, media reviews. Feel free to check all those out. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.